Hey everyone, we got another big piece of news about AI video animation. There's this new model based on the Wan 2.2 foundation models called Wan Animate. It's all about unified character animation and replacement with holistic replication. Basically, what makes this AI model stand out is its ability to swap human or anime characters. It supports dynamic motions and camera angles, plus character replacement. That's the swapping I was talking about. It also maintains consistent lighting and color tone throughout the replication. Hopefully, this fixes the color and lighting issues we saw in the previous Wan 2.1 VACE model. They've even done a quantitative comparison with other similar frameworks. Right now, as I'm recording this, September 19th in my time, just 29 minutes ago, the ComfyUI Hugging Face repo just uploaded the Wan 2.2 Animate 14B models in BF16, along with the Animate 2.2 version. The Wan 2.2 Animate already has a Hugging Face space, and if you click through to the official repo, you'll see it launched just 19 hours ago. We'll have to wait and see ComfyUI integration updates later for running it locally, but if you're like me and can't wait, you can download the Hugging Face Gradio app and the Wan 2.2 code. Of course, you'll also need the full PyTorch model weights. I'm downloading those right now to test it out. Anyway, I'll do a full Wan Animate walkthrough in an upcoming video. Next up, let's check out the Wan 2.2 Vase Fun. First off, this doesn't duplicate the features of Wan 2.2 Animate. Wan 2.2 Animate is mostly for character swapping and motion control. For this workflow, I'm using start and end frames, kind of like image to video, but with way more motion consistency thanks to overlapping frames and stitching. It's not just stitching one image like the traditional image to video method. I'm also using my good old looping styles that I created with Wan 2.1 Vase, but I've optimized them a bit better. With this new looping setup within a single group, we can handle all the frames from start to finish of the video generation, but still, the Alibaba Pal Fun model is mostly for research purposes, so don't take it too seriously. Moving on, you no longer need the old workflow from previous versions, where you'd use a single sampler in an individual group to generate the first 81 frames before passing them into the looping process for long videos. Let's dive in and see how this works. Continuing with Wan 2.2 Vase Fun, as you can see here, I'm using the QA quantized model. I just wanted to test this, and it's working. Even without Sage Attention or Torch Compile, it still runs. Some folks might not be able to install Torch Compile C or Sage Attention, so I tried to bypass that to get it running. I'm also using the Wan 2.2 Lighting 4-Step LoRA for text-to-video here. Since the VACE model is based on text-to-video, all LoRA models should be applied using the text-to-video type. Moving down here, I've got the Instagirl LoRA models from civitai.com, and the other one is PUSA. I've tested this PUSA LoRA model with Wan 2.2 before, so I'm going to run a test with PUSA and generate this first video result. We no longer need that Part 1 sampler to pass the first 81 frames into the looping conditions. Everything starts right in the loop, beginning with the start image, and we handle the process from there. So, all your text prompts in the travel prompts, you can just put in one big chunk of text and break it down by new lines. Each line can have its own strength, allowing you to create different travel prompts for different samplers. As for settings, I've simplified things. You've got video seconds and FPS. You can input whatever values you want, and it'll automatically calculate the total number of frames for the whole video. No math required. I know some folks aren't fans of that. Next up is the length for each sampler. This determines how many frames each loop will generate for that segment of the video. By default, Wan 2.2 Vase font uses 81 frames, so I've set that as the default value. Same goes for width, height, and overlap frames. 10 frames. Those are pretty much the standard input values I use. And as you can see, I'm running another video generation right now. I just wanted to show you guys that it's able to run the looping right here. It's counting down the number of times it will loop. So, 2 times. The current loop index is shown here. Some folks might get confused why these numbers don't match up at the end of the video generation. That's because the index starts from 0, the computer way, 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. The number of extends is calculated by the counter, which starts from 1, 2, 3, and so on. So they won't be the same number. It's just an indicator for us humans to check how many loops are happening and which one we're currently on. As you can see here in the frame conditioning, we've passed in the overlap frames, which is set to 10. So, what's the difference between normal image to video and Wan video's vase? Well, as you can see, the overlap frames we pass into vase allow us to have much more consistency between each segment of the video generation. When we pass in multiple frames like this, throughout these 10 frames, it helps start a new transition and smooths out the entire animation. If you only pass in one frame like this and then feed it into another sampler for the next video segment, it can feel a little choppy. When you stitch together multiple 5-second videos generated this way, you'll definitely feel that choppiness or those unsmooth transitions in the long video. That's the unique advantage of Wan Video's VACE. It lets you use start and end frames to smooth out the entire long video during stitching. I'm gonna wait for the result here. And it's just generated. So here's the result. An image turned into a long video using VACE Fun's first and last frame. The whole thing animates and becomes a long video. But still, there's some color shifting as time goes on and we move to the next batch of generations and frames. We can fix that, and I'll show you how in another video later. Anyway, this was just a test of what I modified from VACE 2.1 to the new VACE 2.2 Fun. Now, the most important part, of course, is the Wan video's VACE start-to-end frames. After the generation, I wanted to show you a comparison with what we had before, just using image to video, like I talked about in my previous video. That method only depends on the length of the image to video clip. Here, you start with just a single image. It works, but you'll see the outcome, like this previously generated video, has some choppiness and unnatural movement between each 5-second stitch. You see the demon stand up and then sit back down? You can feel it. That's the start of a new 5-second video. Just grabbing the last frame won't let you stitch the videos together smoothly between each 5-second segment. Also, in this part, like here, where the demon is walking, you'll see that overall, the walking movement is pretty nice. But when you hit the 14 to 15-second mark, you feel the camera pan up and down. It makes sense, but motion-wise, it still doesn't feel like a perfectly smooth transition across the entire scene. With VACE, by leveraging those overlap frames, feeding in multiple frames like this, the AI can understand what the motion was like in those last 10 frames. That way, the AI will continue that motion seamlessly into the next set of frames. It inherits the motion from the previous 10 frames, so the smoothness of the entire video's motion is way better than just using image to video and stitching with only one frame. I think that answers a lot of people's concerns. Moving on to Wan 2.2 Vase Fun. Last time, I tested the output video using this sports car cyberpunk style. I'm going to try it again with the same prompt, same image, but this time using the Wan 2.2 Vase. That way, you'll see the difference between using image to video with just one frame for stitching versus using multiple frames for video stitching and extension. It's totally different, but I can't guarantee it won't have the same content throughout since we're using different seed numbers, etc. So, to get started, you can load an image or get the file path of your image. For example, I've got my image file path right here. It'll be used for the first frame. Next, we'll set our dimensions, width and height, and we'll also set the total number of seconds. In this case, I'm setting it to 30 seconds because I've already created text prompt segments for that 30-second duration in my previous videos. I'm going to use 16 frames per second here since I can double the FPS later in the final section of the node groups. Alright, let's get started and see how it looks. It's already loaded the image successfully. Originally, it was something like 2,600 pixels wide, so it's good enough to resize down to 480p resolution. Let's see how many loops we'll need. It clearly shows 6 loops for this generation. I'll wait for the output and see how it looks. Oh, one more thing about Wan 2.2 Vase when running long videos. If you use prompts that involve direction, you might see reversed motion. Like in this example, the car is moving backward. Well, that's because I didn't use PUSA. In this example, I turned PUSA off and just used LightX2V along with the reward model HPS 2.1 to enhance the overall motion and coloration of the video. Without PUSA, you won't get the correct motion for things like a car driving on the street, a human walking forward, turning left or right, or even a river stream. The water might flow upward instead of downward. That's just from my testing. You'll see that even with other settings, it can cause this kind of reversed motion. After separating multiple samplers and going through multiple start and end frames, the AI just can't figure out the correct direction. For that, you'll need to use PUSA. Some people have said PUSA is useless and doesn't help with AI videos, but actually, this is exactly when you should use this LoRA model, especially when you combine it with a reward LoRA. Then, it really does help. Alright, let's check out another generated result and see how it looks. Same settings for everything, except this time we're turning on the LoRA loader for PUSA. One thing to note, the motion won't be identical because we're using a random seed for each sampler loop. If you use the same seed number, you might get very repetitive motion for every loop. So, we've got to use a random seed here to create different motions for the long video. As this generation progresses, I want to record it too, because even by the second loop, you can already see the motion direction is correct. In this example, the sports car is moving in the right direction, not rolling backward, and the camera is panning correctly too. That'll help you get the correct motion direction for things like cars, waterfalls, or humans walking forward, backward, or turning left or right. You don't want things moving in reverse, you want the motion to feel natural and correct. My conclusion on using Wan 2.2 Vase Fun, as I've mentioned before, is that the Alibaba Pal Fun series of AI models are mostly experimental. They're not some groundbreaking new hope for a series of AI models from Alibaba. That's just what it is. So, whenever Alibaba Pal launches something, you can usually expect an even better version to come from the official Alibaba Wan AI Videos team repo, which is exactly now we see this breakthrough with the Wan 2.2 Animate model. And before I end this video, I want to show you some demos. This stuff is really fascinating and some of the results are really good. Hopefully, once these models are integrated into ComfyUI, we'll be able to see similar results.
You might be thinking, well, let's just give up. Why don't we just let every...
what do they call him? Generational defining filmmaker.
不是，这是华卓斯基家的格言，我爸告诉我的。刚好在这座湖还有这艘船上。
They detest all unfairness and fight for justice, while showing great respect for the law.
Farm, not because he wants to, but because he can't afford to live in the city, even though he is.
여보세요. 동서.